Hello and thanks for joining us this hour on our news update reaching you from our studio in Lagos. I am Emmanuel Ijiola, the top stories. Buhari orders ministers, federal appointees to resign over aspiration. Tinubu submits APC presidential forms. ASUU says no going back on strike. House of Reps amend Electoral Act 2022. This and more after this break. The national leader of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, has submitted his nomination and expression of interest forms for the presidential primary of the ruling party. Tinubu was the first aspirant to submit the 100 million naira APC's presidential forms among the 28 aspirants seeking to be the party's candidate in the February 25, 2023 presidential poll. He submitted the forms on Wednesday to APC officials at the International Conference Center, Abuja, through Lagos State Governor Mr. Babajide SANWO-OLU'S, who was accompanied by former Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Babashir Lawal, and members of the House of Representatives representing the DIKEH Federal Constituency, Honorable James Faleke. SANWO-OLU'S, Lawal, and others were also accompanied by thousands of Tinubu supporters across the country. The APC national leader secured 370 statutory delegates, 10 from each of the 36 states and Federal Capital Territory, to complete the submission of his presidential forms. President Muhammadu Buhari has ordered all ministers and federal appointees aiming to be president to resign immediately. The directive may also affect appointees seeking to be governors, senators, and House of Representatives members. He also praised the Minister of State for Education, Emeka Iwajoba, for quitting to avoid conflict of interest. The president gave the quit notice at the tail end of the Federal Executive Council meeting today. Some of the presidential aspirants include Governor of Central Bank, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Mr. Timipre Silva, and the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Godswill Akpabio. Also, the Minister of State and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, is seeking to be governor of Kebbi State. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, has declared that it will continue the ongoing strike as long as the federal government fails to honor the 2009 agreement, which is the subject of dispute. ASUU President Professor Emmanuel Oshodeke made this known on Wednesday in Abuja. He said the union resorted to such a decision due to the failure of their effort to reach an agreement with the federal government. Oshodeke urged the federal government to do the needful in order for students to return to schools. The association had on Monday extended the ongoing strike, which started on February 14, by another 12 weeks. The striking lecturers' demands include funding of the revitalization of public universities and academic allowances, university transparency accountability solutions, and promotion areas. Others are the renegotiation of 2009 ASUU federal government agreement and the inconsistency in the integrated personnel payroll information system. The House of Representatives on Wednesday amended the Electoral Act 2022 to allow members elected into public offices and executives of political parties, known as statutory delegates, to participate in political parties' primaries, congresses, and conventions. The House of Representatives amended Section 84, subsection 8 of the Act after considering a bill passed by the Chairman, House Committee on Rules and Business, Honorable Abubakar Fulata, at the plenary in Abuja on Wednesday. The amendment by the House of Representatives is coming barely 24 hours after the Senate amended the Act, passing the first, second, and third reading at a sitting. Electoral Act Amendment Bill was earlier passed by the National Assembly and assented by President Muhammadu Buhari in February 25, 2022. The All Progressives Congress APC Youth High-Level Working Group on Youth Inclusion in the 2023 election set up by the APC National Youth Leader, Dayo Israel, has commended Lagos State Governor Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu for his continuous commitment to youth inclusion. The group gave the commendation on Tuesday night during their visit to Governor Sanwo-Olu at Lagos State Governor's Lodge in Asokoro, Abuja. The APC Youth High-Level Working Committee on Youth Inclusion in the 2023 election delegation was led by its co-chairman and Director General of Nigeria Rural Electrification Agency, Mr. Ahmad Salihijo. The group during the visit presented the list of young aspirants who purchased APC expression of interest and nomination forms from Lagos State for different offices ahead of the party's primary elections to Governor Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu for his consideration. They also appealed to Governor to help encourage his colleagues in the other APC states to do the same. Governor Sanwo-Olu in his address said his administration will continue to support youth inclusion in politics and governance, adding that his government in the last 3 years has done a lot in the areas of political appointments, science and technology, tourism, entertainment, jobs opportunities, entrepreneurship, tech startup, and empowerment for youth in Lagos State. APC National Leader Dayo Israel, who was represented at the meeting, thanked Governor Sanwo-Olu for his continuous commitment to youth inclusion in politics and government. The life of the staff of the Mabila Hotel in Ikorodu in Lagos State has been cut short by gunmen who robbed some officials of the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board (JAMB) who lodged in the hotel. The deceased, who was a gateman and was identified as Peter, was shot dead on Wednesday during the attack. The police spokesman for Lagos Command, SP Benjamin Hundeyin, who confirmed the incident, revealed that the officials involved had been relocated to a safe space. The PPRO said one Professor Odunse, an official of the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board (JAMB) who lodged at the hotel, was robbed of his 2 phones, 1 HP laptop, and 20,000 naira cash. Similarly, 2 female officials of JAMB who lodged at the hotel were robbed of their phones and jewelry, he disclosed. He said Peter was shot while trying to thwart their escape. According to the spokesman, the gateman died in an undisclosed hospital, adding that his remains had been deposited at the Ikorodu General Hospital mortuary. He said the Commissioner of Police for Lagos State, CP Abiodun Alabi, has assured that no stone will be left unturned. He has ordered a serious manhunt for the suspects. And now on entertainment news. Nollywood actress TONTO Dicky has reacted to the rumors that her senior colleague in the movie industry, Genevieve, is down with a mental illness. She disclosed that Inaji treated her like a younger sister in the industry. TONTO Dicky, reacting to the development, shared Inaji's picture on her Instagram page, expressing her support for the actress. TONTO Dicky wrote, "Since the day you treated me like a younger sister and not a fan nor junior colleague, I knew I will love you forever. To know you is to deeply love you, Mama." This is coming after Genevieve took down her Instagram page on Monday night, unfollowing everyone who led to speculations that she was down with mental illness and was receiving treatment in Dallas, Texas. Meanwhile, the Actors Guild of Nigeria, AGN, has promised to reach out to Genevieve concerning varying reports about her health status. And now on sports news. WATFORD have confirmed the appointment of Rob Edwards as the club's new head coach. The news was announced via WATFORD official website on Wednesday. The Forest Green Rovers boss will move to Vicarage Road following the end of the 2021-2022 campaign, when Roy Hodgson is set to leave the club. The Forest Green Rover owner, Dale Vince, had expressed his displeasure at the approach for his manager, but WATFORD explained in a statement on its website. They wrote, Rob had a contractual provision allowing him to leave Forest Green Rovers at any time to discuss employment opportunities at other clubs, and the Hotness are delighted to confirm our discussions concluded today. That's all on today's news update, reaching you from our studio here in Lagos. You can follow us on all our social media handles showing on the screen. Do always remember, our business here is to always keep all our viewers informed and entertained.